apparently Trump thinks he's Jesus or decides he's going to create a picture of himself as
He
Jesus.
claimed he wasn't trying to be Jesus.
He did claim,
He
but
was a doctor.
but he posted the picture. Right?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's his team as far as that goes because I'm sure he's got a team that does everything. He did except say, yeah, I posted it, and it was removed. It was removed after he took a lot of backlash.
Yeah.
For it, and
almost-
rightfully so. I just want to state that. Like
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably tell. I mean, we stand on that side of a lot of things, but like that is not something I would ever support, no matter the party, whoever did it. Whether it's a mistake or not, like that got posted. Somebody posted that knowing like what that was.
Yeah, yes.
Because his comments was, "Oh, I thought I was a doctor at a Red Cross."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Bro, you look like Jesus.
yeah,
Like,
everything
come on,
that
man.
we've ever seen depicted as Jesus, like, and I know like we see just like man drawings of Jesus, of,
Right.
like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But a lot of times you see that red sash, that red over, like
Very
that-
common.
Yeah, that's
Very
what you
common.
see when you see Jesus. And then look at the hands; it's glowing. It's like power.
Yeah.
Like he's healing them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's touching the head and it's going in his hands. Also, one thing to note, not to start another rope, but if you notice in that photo, every single person is white.
Mm.
Oh, I did
There's
not. I didn't see
no
that.
color in that photo whatsoever. Now, I'm not trying to just bring attention or start a race or anything like that. I'm just stating that if you look at that photo, there is no
There's a specific pigment going on.
There is. There's a lack of melanin in that photo.
I was gonna say I feel like he saw that picture and was like, hey, let's post it and see how we get a reaction we get. Let's see what happens. And then they're like, delete it, report,
Yeah.
get it off, get it off.
Well, I mean, you got
We
to
are,
because
we are
look at
getting way too much heat. All press isn't good press. I lied.
yeah. Well, and I sent you guys some videos from the White House was posting. Like,
Yeah.
So-
The TikTok video you showed me.
dude, I'm like, this is like some 21, 22-year-old kid just in here running a social media account, and they're just giving him free reign. That's what it seems like to me. Like, there's some wild, like, I'm on the stance immigration can be done the right way, but how? And I don't want to get off on that because I don't want to start.
well-
but for the videos that we post, it's like.
There's
it just
humor
seem-
in things, but there's like
This just seems
is-
extremely inhumane
Yeah.
to me. And look, I can have a pretty dark sense of humor in a lot of things.
Sure.
Um,
We all can laugh at
yeah.
stuff. You know?
Sometimes I'm like, man, I feel like we may have crossed the line here. Definitely with this image that was just posted. And remember,
Oh,
this
man.
this follows up it's like a half hour, 45 minutes later after his whole comments about the Pope. I don't know if you guys saw
yeah,
that.
that was what I thought the original post was about.
He told the Pope, he's like, you're only in office because of me anyways.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
What?
he's like you're
yeah,
only,
you didn't
he's
see that?
No.
he's like everybody likes your brother better anyways. You're only in office because of me and because they put you there because you're an American and they thought you would handle Trump better than anybody else, so they put you in the position. So you're only there. He's like, so you need to stick to what did he say? You need to stick to religion and stay out of politics. Was his comments. And then half hour later he posts this picture.
Of a depiction of him
Him
as
as
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ. That's awesome.
So
That's
what I'm
great.
saying is the snowball effect, like what led up to that moment. It's like, okay, holy cow! Like
Yeah.
This
I
wasn't just a random
feel-
AI photo
yeah,
they
I don't
posted.
feel like-
And I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna sit here and say Trump was chilling on his couch, messing around with ChatGPT, going, "Oh, I'm gonna see what I look like as Jesus
Hey, chill
Christ."
me, chill me, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, somebody made it, somebody posted it, and here's my question: it's like, you mean that got through all the different bodies in the office that said like
that's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if there's
just-
that many people that are actually reviewing stuff that
know.
goes out. You watch
Or
the
does
White
he
House.
allow it? Does he allow them to go through it all? You know what
you
I'm
think his
saying? Like,
narcissism's that high? He's like, oh, I look like Jesus. Heck yeah, do it.
You're talking about the leader of the free world,
yeah.
Right?
one of the most powerful men in the
on.
world.
Have y'all seen that clip where the dude's like, if the United States, or hang on, if the United States saw what the United States is doing to the United States, they would come
would
in and
step in.
liberate the United
Yeah.
States from being the United States
Yeah.
so they can be more like the United States. And I'm like, this
Which-
makes
this
so
is
much
what they
freaking sense, bro. What the freak is going on?
Yeah,
This adds up. This connects the dots right here.
Yes.
yeah. And look, I don't want to be political I have never tried to be political at all,
Right.
Because I don't understand the fullness of politics and what goes on, and I don't pretend to. So
I don't think anybody can.
Yeah,
This
and I don't
isn't-
try to get in those conversations or debates. Like I don't want to. I believe how I believe.
I'm going to lose that battle 9 times out of 10.
Right. You know what I mean? I stand on the I'm pro-life, obviously.
Yeah.
So I stand on that. One party supports that more than the others. That's typically where I lean towards. But we had the conversation. Like, I don't feel that this is the same guy that I voted for 8 years ago, 9 years ago,
Yeah.
10 oh my gosh, 10 years ago, actually. In it was
the first, yeah,
November of
November
2015 is when
I
we
was
voted
about to
for him,
say
right?
15, yeah.
Yeah.
So 11 years ago, which just seems crazy to me anyways. 11 years ago. It just doesn't seem like the same candidate. Now, I agree. I do enjoy a lot of the things he does. I enjoy, like, I reap the benefits of it. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I like where he stands on a lot of things and what he does. Like, I do. And that's why I vote for him. But some of the stuff, I'm like, and you claim to be, the problem is he claims to be Christian.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so
Many a times.
What are we? We're get burnt.
Right.
And he, it's at times he's the
showing-
epitome of
he's
lukewarm.
showing lukewarm tendencies.
You
often.
see the
And so-
well, you see the deal where he was sworn in and he didn't even have his hand on the Bible. Was that? Have y'all
Well,
seen
and that was
clip?
his big thing. Remember when his first sworn in about Obama?
Yeah.
His
I know.
whole he ran his candidacy on. A lot of it was not he run his candidacy on it, but he ran it on like
He had a
Obama.
lot of his mudslinging was
like you're
He's a
this
Muslim
candidate-
and all that.
He
Yeah.
won't put his hand on the Bible, blah
I
blah,
know.
blah, and then look now.
I know.
And so like
And it's hard. I mean, because
Do you think they got him? That's what's happened.
yeah. Well,
The government. You think they got him?
I mean, we can run
I don't
conspiracy
know. He
theories
has a
all day
lot.
long.
He
I'm
has,
just saying, bro.
here's the thing: he has a lot of enemies, and he has a lot of Republican enemies, like former
yeah.
or even former Republican presidents do not like that man. Like George Bush, George W. He's about as Republican as it comes, and he refused to endorse him, and so I think that's all for public.
Well,
eye,
and that's
though.
what I mean when I say that I don't think anybody really understands how politics
for
work
sure.
because I think a lot of us understand the fundamentals and the basic foundations of how certain things work, like the Senate, the House, and things of
Yeah,
that
we got
nature.
three parties,
But I don't really know. Certain people are supposed to have power, certain people aren't supposed to have power, do things without permission. But here we are.
Apparently, if you're 80 something years old, you could stay in and make a lot of money. You don't get voted out.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the old people, they're like, oh, you're making 100,000 last year. Now you're making 5 million. What changed? Your
Oh, yeah.
age.
Yeah.
You're just getting
we
older.
do a lot of things right in this country,
Yeah.
and we do a ton of things wrong.
Wrong, yeah.
And so,
And it all comes back to lukewarm Christianity.
it does. It does.
A breakdown of the body.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we are a standing army. You guys realize that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, statistically, the numbers are just great. But, hey, we can't even go down the street and talk to our brothers and sisters because they're Baptist or Protestant or Catholic or whatever the case may be. That's always going to be an issue. So
Yeah.
we just stand separated and divided. We stand divided in our own churches. And, it's lukewarm Christianity. It's always going to come back to it.
Yeah.
It's always going to be that underline. So, the one thing I did want to point out that a lot of people are pointing out, a lot of Christians are talking about the picture more than just the fact that Trump looks like Jesus is the
Far from Jesus, but go ahead.
yeah, exactly. The person or thing that's in the background that looks, like it's got horns. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. Okay.
I caught like 4 different videos on this.
Yeah, I did see that. You couldn't tell if it was ascending or descending, whatever
Right.
it was. It looks almost as ascension to me because it looks like backs are turned, but I can't super tell. Yeah, I did some study kind of on that. Looked into Daniel, looked in the prophecies of
Right.
Daniel, and then I
Yeah.
looked in Revelation because Daniel saw the leopard, the lion, the bear, and then in Revelation talks about all of that being combined into one, which
Yep.
obviously is nations. It's talking about nations and the rising of, and then you have the horns, which a lot of the horns represent nations as well. And then I was doing some studying, and it talks about the little horn in Daniel, which you don't see here, but you see the little horn, and the little horn is represented as the something that comes up that wasn't something before and came into strong power. So think about the United States.
Financial man, actor, and now
Yeah.
and
So,
then-
even take it further than just that.
oh, okay.
So take it further than that, and just think of the United States as a whole. We're a country. How many years?
Oh, yeah, we're one of the younger,
Exactly.
for sure.
So
For
you're
sure.
talking.
I mean,
about,
there are younger.
You're talking
Israel's
about
technically younger, but
yeah, but you talk about from biblical times. You talk about these countries.
Oh, yeah.
and then you talk about the United States, who has risen quickly to power, and then it talks
Very true.
about. Oh my gosh! It went through and it just talked about how they would false teach, and blasphemy would flow from the mouth of that horn or whatever, and that's
Yeah.
kind of how it was depicted.
which which is running rampant here.
Oh.
So it's like, so again, somebody makes this picture, whoever makes it. I don't think the person will ever come forward, or and if they know who it is, they're not going to throw them out there.
We'll never know.
But for whatever reason, this particular figure is in the background of this picture, and there's a lot of theory.
Well, the one beside it looks like an astronaut. If you look at the
Oh, to
picture
the left?
to the right of it, but it would be the left of that figure. Yes.
So when I showed somebody
looks like an
first, the
astronaut.
first thing they said was, "Oh, it's Statue of Liberty."
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
Statue
no,
of Liberty's in there in the bottom.
at the bottom right,
Yeah.
because I saw the same thing too.
Yeah,
Sounds
it looks
like
like
personnel
military personnel
around
behind
it.
it. Yeah.
You see that I was talking about though about
Yeah.
how everything around every
yeah.
person is white. By the way,
No, and that thing appears to have wings because it's also got.
That's what I'm talking
arms
about, this.
Like it's holding on to somebody on the
Right.
right. So you see that it looks like it's got wings, and it specifically has, 3 round or of some sort or horns or I don't know. This is all speculation, but the fact that AI generated this,
yeah.
and
Well, here's
somebody,
the thing.
somebody prompted AI.
We should do this. Well, it's. I wish how we have caller ID and reverse.
Show and chat.
We have caller ID and reverse caller ID.
Right.
Star 67, Star 69.
Oh,
Black Radio,
yeah,
Star
dude.
67. Imagine you could take this photo, load it into ChatGPT,
Oh,
and say,
created this?
Well, not necessarily that.
What were the
What
prompts?
was the prompt to find this photo? How was this prompted?
Damn, we
what?
should have tried that.
I mean, we can. I mean, it's
AI with all these
but-
data centers are supposedly all connected in some form or another.
Oh yeah, and if you don't, I have the free version of ChatGPT, and I have a long thread because I go back and forth with ChatGPT. A lot of the stuff I do on ChatGPT is a lot of like biblical historic context.
Yeah.
Like that's what I use it for. Is like, hey, like I know the Strong's word for this in the original text or the Greek or the Aramaic when it was said meant this.
Right.
Why was this important? Why did, like in the New Testament, why did Jesus teach this way? Why did he use this parable? Why did he use this reference? Because I know at that time it was historically
Right.
he used it for a reason. Like the corner, him being the cornerstone. Well, the cornerstone of the building, everybody knew that. You laid the cornerstone first, and if it wasn't perfect, your foundation was off.
Right.
Obviously, your foundation
Structure-
is Jesus. If he's not your
Structure
foundation,
fails.
exactly. And so that goes on, and then Wednesday and preached about we talked about last week about lukewarm and everything like that with the youth, and I'm going to go on and I'm going to read from Luke, and I'm going to read about leaving your fathers and mothers and all that, but it's not about hating your family. It's about that word meant a greater love is what it means, and then like having a greater love for Jesus, and like what was the historical context of that, and it talks about in that same passage, it talks about if you don't if you do all this, you have all these plans to build a tower or build a building, whatever, blah, 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 and you go through all this and you don't finish, like you were shamed in that time. Mm-hmm. Like if you didn't go through with it,
Follow through or something?
yeah, like you were like an outcast at that point in that time. So that's what he's talking about is like you do all this with always having plans, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so I'm going to talk about that, but
Like,
that's
why
what
is
I
it
use it for. So that's what I do. So I have large arguments, but I say that I had the free version, and one of my threads, I've used it so long, it keeps telling me you're running out of space in this thread. Start a new thread, which I'm like, okay, it means to tell me. I know they're running a database. Everything's being saved.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
I went 5 minutes on to tell that 20 seconds. Well,
Well, yeah, but
That's the info we didn't know.
you're right because like look at all the data centers. Like
Already-
just here in Texas.
I already did it, by the way.
What's that?
Reversed it.
Oh, what did it say?
And it's kind of wild.
Is it?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
I'm
go
excited.
ahead, go ahead.
Come on.
Hey, we'll get to the topic here in a minute.
Let's
ladies
show
and
the
gentlemen.
image, the full image.
Okay.
Let everybody.
So it gave you a prompt of what it appears.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
All right. Hey.
I had this thought today, and I never did it. Okay.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
all
good,
right.
though. That's
So
all right. We're doing it right
it
now.
says-
Doing it live.
The exact prompt used to generate the specific image isn't publicly known unless the creator shares it, but we can reverse engineer it and pretty accurately based on the visual elements and common AI arts prompting styles. Here is a high probability reconstruction. And it says the likelihood of this core prompt is a dramatic, hyper-realistic painting of Donald J. Trump depicted as a divine healer wearing a white robe with a red cloak, laying hands on a sick man in a hospital bed, glowing light emanating from his hands, surrounded by emotional supporters, including a nurse, soldiers, American flag in the background, bald eagles flying, Statue of Liberty visible, flying jets overhead, heavenly light breaking through clouds, angelic figures descending from the sky, cinematic lighting, ultra detailed Renaissance painting style, patriotic spiritual symbolism, 8,000 resolution.
Wow.
So it got pretty.
So that was my thinking too. Is that like Michael the Archangel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be wrong, but I don't remember him being quoted as having horns
Right.
or anything like that. But my initial thought was because he's carrying something, right? Doesn't he? No,
He's holding
not.
somebody's
He's
hand.
holding hands. Yeah.
He's holding hands with the
The
person
two beside it.
Yeah.
But that looks like a fallen soldier, right beside it.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
but to me, it was like,
Oh yeah, kind of like he's ascending them to heaven.
yes, but again,
Yeah.
seems super weird. I was just thinking. My initial thought was Michael Archangel, but then I'm like, I don't see a sword. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That doesn't make. Why would he be leading?
It doesn't say anything that he has horns or a crown.
No.
It says Saint Michael the Archangel is depicted with a crown to represent.
What's the crown look like? That's what I'm saying.
It's just
So
often shown as golden armor as a warrior leading heaven's forces,
okay, so could that be Michael then
I mean, maybe.
with a crown?
showing his role as a commander is what it shows.
Yeah.
Because those both look like soldiers beside him to me.
They do. I mean, I'll yeah, for sure.
Now, again, not supporting what was posted,
Yeah.
what was said, anything like that. I'm just going
Yeah.
through thoughts in my head of what I received.
Do we? Yeah. Do we debunk the theories that are that are popping off that this is more a more sinister depiction of Old Testament Daniel's visions and prophecies, all the way into Revelation.
So when I searched that
it's
today,
crazy, right?
it's a stretch to
It is
make
a
it all
stretch.
work, like to make it fit,
Makes sense.
to make Daniel in itself. Daniel sees 4.
Right.
In Revelation, it talks about 4 and the 1.
But the one, right? But the person is talking about the three removed
yes, the 3 pulled up by the horns.
horns. Yes. So that's people are kind of leaning on that, and I'm like, listen, we can make anything.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know,
obviously we
but-
can stretch anything
but-
to make it work.
But there is a lot of evil going on, and now
for sure.
and now we have a depiction of a flesh man who claims to be a Christian. Because no on-fire Christian is going to go and have themselves look
Laying
like
his
Jesus.
hands on someone where the holes of the pierced hands are glowing on his hands. By the way, and that's what it looks like to me. 100%.
Why would you
The
do
moment
that?
I saw the light was he's depicting the power of God
Yeah,
coming
yeah, exactly.
from him.
Yeah.
Which we know the power that raised Christ from the dead lives in
Is
each
it?
and every one.
Sure.
So we know that.
But don't put holes in my hands and show like that.
And don't walk around in robes that have been depicted on Jesus, 1,000 different times.
Look, I'll
and
say
are
this:
all over
if,
the world.
if we don't have any more episodes drop out of this, y'all know what happened.
Yeah, we did.
We've been
we
caught.
did, but
We've been
we
shut out.
We
All
in
of our
heaven,
family.
hopefully, and not in some torture chamber in Guantanamo Bay. Because they ain't putting us in the States. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, no, this just it's
Epstein
just
Island's
wild that
pretty
this was
popular.
posted. just seemed wild, man.
It's
that
wild.
this was just like this.
That's wild.
And that's like we talked about earlier. It just seems highly plausible that it was like, let's see how far this will go. Like,
Yeah.
let's see who. I'll tell you that one of the first things that when I saw it, I'm like, what kind of came in, what kind of my spirit kind of said to me was like, this is like, Antichrist spirit, not
Yeah.
calling him the Antichrist.
Right.
It has very tendencies.
some
First John
connotations
it talks
going
about it. They're the Antichrist realm. What I mean, there's multiple blah 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Talking about the spirits residing in
yeah.
people. That's what it felt like. And then you can get into the whole sense of blaspheming the Holy Spirit and stuff like blasphemy of God. You know what I mean? Taking the Lord's name in vain, like using it and depicting yourself as taking credit for the works of the Holy Spirit.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. I did.
So
All this
From
because
a-
we want to save some, get some money on some oil. And save some oil.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro.
From you straight
There's
or
some
whatever,
good-
just to close the straight.
And you know, and I will admit, and I don't know if I need to repent for this because I don't feel I need to, but you know, I made I made an AI photo of Trump and
Oh Lord. Oh.
another leader in the world, where I asked ChatGPT to make them appear to look like the Antichrist and the false prophet, just like see what happens.
But it was a quick prompt,
and
too.
that's all I prompted, by the way. And yeah, are you gonna show it?
I can, yes.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it was a
Avert your
just so we know,
children.
just so we know, all I did was prompt it, Trump and this particular person to be made up of these two individuals biblically.
Oh my gosh.
The Antichrist and
Again,
the false prophet.
This is not. I want to state this is not how we believe.
No,
And
no.
I'm not saying we did,
It's like, hey, instead of making Trump look like Jesus, it's he's not Jesus. He won't ever be Jesus.
No, yeah.
Could he be the Antichrist? We don't know.
Yeah.
We have no evidence of that, but definitely not Jesus.
Okay, so
for sure.
since while I have you, Aaron,
Oh.
since you're the creator of that, I want to see
Oh,
what
let's
it
see
says
what-
on the
let's see how
reverse
the-
prompt.
reverse
prompt it,
yeah, reverse prompt the photo I created.
What prompts?
But it's gonna.
Let's see,
This
boys.
is crazy.
See what it says.
ChatGPT is so
I hope
fast,
it.
bro.
And it all I guess kind of depends on what AI generator they use to generate the photo too.
Right.
It says likely prompt: dark fantasy cinematic scene of Donald Trump depicted as a demonic warlord or glowing red eyes, wearing a spike armored pentagram necklace, blah blah blah, and then facing a Catholic / bishop priest performing an exorcism, wearing an ornate red and gold vestments and a horned ceremonial mitri, however you say that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that wasn't what I said at all.
Nope.
But that's right.
No, maybe we were wrong on the other one then too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't get over what you said about all the characters in that image are all white. I never even thought of that. Am I part of the problem, bro? I just overlooked that stuff.
Well,
but
that's the thing. I didn't read it
it.
as a comment. That's literally the first thing I'm like.
Other-
Wait, hang on. This
Yeah.
stands out to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, this is
That's
America. You know, we are one of the most diverse countries in the world.
Oh yeah, but
And you're as you put very well, you are the leader of the free world. You know.
yeah, that's kind of.
I
and you
technically see
decided-
Jesus as a little bit of a brown skin.
Oh, he was Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern
Oh,
with a
yeah.
beard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying, bro.
We're,
mean, it
we're way
tastes
off. We're getting so far from the main topic. But have you ever seen that young?
He was
girl?
a man. He had a beard.
Have you ever seen that young girl where she has a dream that she was in heaven speaking to Jesus, and she wakes up and she draws, she like paints this depiction of Jesus, and then this little boy who was healed of death has a dream of Jesus watching TV, sees this little girl's picture, this painting. Have you guys heard about this? This is like true story. They made a movie of it.
Yeah. What is it? They wrote a book about it.
Yeah, there's a book, and then they made a movie of it. I didn't read the book, but I did watch the movie.
I do have the picture.
Yes, that's the picture. So she dreams that she was in, speaking to Jesus and all of this, wakes up and paints this whole, and she's young too.
8 years old.
8 years old.
Yes.
And look at the detail in that.
Yeah.
And she paints this picture. And that's in another country, right? Or is she in another country or stay? I don't know.
Her
But-
name is.
Yeah, I can't remember it.
I can't pronounce that.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Mhm.
Hang on. Oh no, she's Oh, it says it was created in Idaho. Well, her spiritual experiences, but her
Oh,
name is
She's of another descent, though.
yeah. I know you don't have your glasses on, but read that.
Oh, okay.
It's right there at the top.
Akani.
Akani.
Where she's Lithuanian. Oh,
You see it?
yeah. It's
Is that like Russian
Ak-
or like Polish?
no.
or
It says
something?
that right below. It says she's Lithuanian.
Oh,
She was born in
okay.
1994 to Lithuanian.
Oh, bro, that's my age. Bro, she's 31.
Hey, to Lithuanian atheist parents, by the way.
Oh wow.
And this young girl, 8 years old, has a dream that she's talking to Jesus and then paints him. And then this little boy gets diagnosed. He's like going to die. I forget. Something happens to him.
He dies on the bed in the hospital bed for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes,
and
whatever.
Jesus
it
brings
is.
him back.
It's called Heaven is for Real, the movie.
Yes.
I remember
Great
watching
movie.
it. Yes, and as a book.
And so they wrote the book, and because what prompted everything, because they kept telling him no, 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 even though they were believers. But then he saw something on the TV, and it was like picture was on there because his little 18-year-old prodigy all of a sudden is this prodigy painter, and she paints this picture. So they put her on TV. He sees the picture and goes, "Hey, that's the man I seen." And so they put the 2 and 2 together, and it's like, bro, wild. Plus, I seen another thing that somebody like dissected the facial features and such of that man.
Well, like where he would his
his
origins
descent-
of what
yeah.
it was. Yeah,
And he would have been
I've seen that.
like Jerusalem area.
Yeah.
Like, oh, bro, come on.
Mind blown.
Mind blown. So, Trump, you're not Jesus, man.
Yeah.
We need you to stop.
Yeah.
Just don't allow those things, man.
They hit him with
Don't
one
put
of
those
these in
things
the
out there.
background.
Well, and to end on this, and I know we need to get on to our next stuff, but
I mean,
the amount of
better save it.
yeah,
at this
the
point.
amount of people that I've seen defend him
Oh yeah,
on Facebook since that post, like, oh, y'all don't know what he really meant.
yeah.
Like somebody else posted that in his name, and it's like, lady, here's the clip of him saying, "Yeah, I posted it. I thought I was this."
Yeah,
he
he came
bu-
out and said it.
Well, you just don't know with AI these days. And I'm like,
What? That
but
was
hang
Donald
on.
Trump live, bro. That
Hang on.
wasn't clip.
y'all stall. I'm gonna pull these.
So Aaron,
I'm
while
a-
we're stalling, what are you drinking there, pal? What you got?
Just straight black coffee with a cinnamon stick. It's very nice.
I'm actually drinking nothing today.
Nothing.
I forgot my drink.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I feel naked. My mouth's dry, and I'm
normally-
nervous. I don't
you're
know what to
normally
do. I don't know what to do with my hands.
You're normally drinking those toxic Coke Zeros.
What's toxic about them?
Well, they're very toxic, bro.
Tell me
We
one.
will-
Tell me 3 things right now.
The aspartame that's in them,
what?
aspartame and the fake sugars attack your mental, your mind.
You got to
your-
drink like thousands of them a day for it to damage your body.
You are close. What you mean? Who said
the
that?
heck? No, the studies they do on the rats on that. They did that. The rats causes cancer or whatever. They said like 1 Coke to 1 rat is like you drinking 500 Cokes a day for the rest of your life. Is like that's what it's equivalent to. So if I drink 499, I'm good a day.
This was one
I
comment.
drink
by
2
the
to
way.
3 Coke
is
Zeros a
this
day,
is-
guys. Okay.
This is a Facebook thread.
Hey, I care about you like a brother. Like I'm not letting up on.
Okay, so this is a thread or a Facebook post from a pastor back home in Arkansas, senior pastor's post, and then what I could only assume to be his like congregation or people that he know of in a small town that are making these comments, which older, white.
Yeah,
I'm not
male.
surprised.
yeah. You know.
So
Here we go.
Well, the first comment says, "I watched him today, and he did say he posted it, but that it was a photo of him as a doctor for Red Cross, not him as Jesus. I haven't seen the photo myself, so I can't see either way." Pastor friend of mine comments, "I can certainly understand the misinterpretation, and is definitely appreciated that he removed the post after realizing many interpreted it to be him being Jesus. When I saw it, I as well thought that's portrayal of Jesus. I'm thankful that he didn't intend for himself to be depicted as Christ. I can appreciate that. I think that was more kind of saving face, like
Oh, of course.
not to be argumentative. Another person, y'all need to check before posting. He didn't post it, someone else did. And as soon as Trump realized that picture of him depicted as Jesus was posted, taken down. Trump's not perfect by a long shot, but y'all are as bad as the liberals."
But he goes on the air saying he did post it.
Correct. Yeah, which
Hold on. I mean, and while you're doing that, and I apologize, Ethan, look up like a picture of Jesus, because I feel like some of the most depicted pictures of Jesus are in the white robe with the red sashes, the red sash across his chest. And if you could look one up, and so we could show kind of what we're talking about here, so people could see. But I think that it would help. Go ahead.
no, yeah, you're good. No, I think that's good. I want to kind of see that just to see.
Yeah.
Because the moment I saw it, thought the same thing.
Same
Like,
thing. I instantly.
Jesus.
Like, are you kidding me right
Yeah.
now? Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So exactly. Show them. Show them. Like, come on. Like this is not. The Red Cross don't show up to work looking like this.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to do a picture-in-picture image on here so we don't have to show my phone every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a low budget, guys.
He The pastor friend of mine comes back and comments under that one and says, "You're actually wrong." Trump said today in a live interview it was indeed him that posted it.
Yeah.
If you'd like, I can send you the link to that video. It's quite irrational and an uninformed judgment to label someone that you don't know to be as bad as the liberals. I'll refrain from making a judgment toward your character. I'd certainly appreciate that same gesture from you.
Come on.
Somebody else.
Stand
I believe
firm.
President
Kill
Trump.
him with condoms, but
Yeah.
being firm, brother.
But
Right.
being firm, yeah.
Here's the
White
next
glove,
comment. I
iron
believe
fist.
President Trump is in the White House because God wants him there. I voted for him, and I'm glad I did. He is making decisions based on a worldview that few of us know about. I have enough sense to know I cannot second guess him. I don't think he believes himself to be Jesus or any such foolishness. And then the last one I'll talk about is this lady saying this. You realize he did not make the meme or share it. Mr. Trump is the best choice for the USA and should be lifted up. I could only assume to be lifted up in prayer, I would hope.
Yeah.
Because at
Because-
that point, then we're making pedestals.
Oh,
and
yeah,
we're putting
like,
people
hey,
up there.
Let's glorify Trump.
I will say the bonus of this versus Biden is Trump can say his name and knows where he's at. half the
Yeah,
time,
well,
so
yeah, that's
you got to look
But-
at that
but I'm
as
just-
well.
But I am going to say, for people to say, oh, he doesn't, I don't think that he thinks he's Jesus, but the man has absolutely shown narcissistic tendencies. Like, and if anybody were to say otherwise, like, this isn't bashing, like, we all make mistakes. We all do things, but he's done things. Even like, we can be proud of the U.S. and how powerful the U.S. is, but I think sometimes he gets a little bit overboard in where his position is. Like, we have to be diplomatic. We have to be, and by the way, as Christians, we are still called to love everyone. Let's not forget that. We don't have to stand side by side with them, but the creation of man is God's creation. This picture,
and his his tweet a week ago on Easter was what? A whole civilization is going to die. I'm going to wipe a whole civilization out.
Yes.
So,
And I get it.
again,
and I get it. A lot of people are like, "Yeah, America," and I'm like, I don't think we should be just cheering on wiping out of human life.
I mean, I've made jokes before,
you
back-to-back World War champs, stuff like that, undefeated and stuff like that
Yes.
in World Wars. Although, Vietnam would say otherwise.
Vietnam, we got whooped.
Yeah.
My dad fought in it. Proud of you, Dad. Thank you for serving. But
that's someplace we never should have been.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Again, but we can. That's a.
Yeah,
We
don't need to open the cans. I just think
that's a different one.
at the end of the day, he's still a man. He's going to go to dust like the rest of us. He's going to answer for everything he does like the rest of us. There is no he is not separate from this. This is not
Correct.
It's God, Jesus Christ on the right side of God the Father, and the Holy Spirit in the power of God that will be there to stand before us. Like, we will have to stand before that. We will bow our knees and we will stand judgment. He will too. Like let's not face that. We should be praying. I like that somebody had put that. We should be praying for our world leader. We should be. The Bible,
how often do you say that in your prayer?
We
requests?
should be praying for our world leader, whether it's Democrat,
Right,
Republican.
that's what I'm saying.
I
It doesn't
100%
matter.
agree. And biblically, it talks about that in Romans, actually, which I'm going back through the journey of Paul right now. So I didn't start in Acts, even that's where Paul's journey began. But I'm in Romans, going through the letters, and you see that God appoints them. Now, what they do, that's maybe not necessarily God, but we're not gonna sit here and judge and condemn him.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not right.
Please don't
Like,
take it.
we
Like
don't.
we're saying, oh, he's bad man. Shake
No,
finger.
Well, we're supposed to go to our brother and be like, hey, bro, like real talk. If Ethan does start drinking 60 Diet Cokes a day or Coke Zeros,
get it
Coke
right.
Zeros, we're gonna have to.
By the way, Coke Zero is sucralose, and Diet Coke is aspartame. So
Thank you.
proceed.
Sucralose is just as bad, by the way. Look
prove
up the WHO study for substitute sugars.
No, bro, these rats are good.
Let me see your
they
PhD.
don't die, bro.
Let me see your PhD
Yeah.
and all your little sugar, your little
yeah, bro,
sugar
where
deals.
are your rats at?
Yeah. Show me your accolades before you start judging my Coke Zero.
Ethan's gonna be 40 years old with dementia, going. I should've
Wow,
done
bro,
that."
you're gonna put that on me?
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
I probably want to wear glasses still, like you do, though.
Oh, yeah, you will.
And I'll still have a luscious
you
head of
stare-
hair.
No, that may be true. Dang it, that may be true.
Got 'em.
Hey, listen, you know what? I'm just gonna keep shedding the weight, and then I'm gonna shave my head. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. But no, man, we our president is still the president of the United States. He is the leader of this country at the moment, and we just he says he's a Christian. we are Christians. We should, but we can't be depicting ourselves. I think personally, my guess, he says he posted it, which means he looked at it. I don't believe he's dumb. I would have to believe that he looked at it going, man, they made me look like Jesus, and thought, yeah, this is great. Not thinking he is Jesus. I don't think that was the intention. I just think from a point of view, Jesus is lifted up high. He sees himself, I think he believes he wants to be able to help. He wants to do a lot of great things, like the guy he's replacing in the Fed, is so that people can be helped in the housing market, right?
We'll see.
I think, we'll see. Trust me, please. But I think he does have a desire to be, better, but and leave a legacy. Like
Yeah.
I don't think this was malicious intent, but come on, you gotta look at things when they come across your desk. You gotta look at them before you just go throwing them out there.
Yeah. And just want to wrap it up with Revelations 3:16. But because you are neither hot, or you're neither cold nor hot, but lukewarm, I'm about to spit you from my mouth. So to me, that is the things he says claims to be what he claims to be. The way he says things, the way he acts, does things, tells me a different way. And it also gives everybody else that disagrees with him or stands on the other side of him a foothold into, you know what I mean? And
even
bashing
worse,
Christianity.
And even worse, I think, I agree with you on that point, but even worse is we aren't to do things to make our brothers stumble. And there are enough Christians that are already struggling with lukewarm Christianity that will die and will face judgment. And Jesus himself said he will, some translations say vomit, say spew. Like, that's how disgusting it is to him. And, we shouldn't be, you're a world leader. Like, you should be doing everything you can because you are in the limelight way more than any of us.
Yeah.
We're doing our best to try to show and talk about what the difference between a lukewarm Christian and an on-fire Christian is, but you can't be doing that stuff because then you got people going, oh, yeah, that's true. He's my leader. He's a Christian too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for grace.
Yeah.
Which, again, thank God for grace. But
Amen.
And not in the sense that grace doesn't give me the ability to just do what I want.
Correct. Yeah.
Grace saved me from who I was. It doesn't give me a
There
free
it
pass to act
Yeah.
how I want to act.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah, we all deserve to die and go to hell for the people that we have been or were or sometimes still are.
Yeah.
But for grace, we have the opportunity to repent, follow Jesus, pick up our cross. Yeah, we don't get to just do whatever we want, though.
Yeah.
Let's not how it goes. So
I agree.
If you made it this far in the episode, don't hit us with a do not judge because we're pointing out facts. Okay.
Yeah.
We're pointing out facts. We're not sitting
judging.
here judging and all that. As I know that's a common thing people do, but pray for your world leaders. Pray for the things that affect us in our everyday lives. It's super hard and tough in 2026. So I feel like everybody says that every year, even though all the boomers, you don't know what it was like when we were like back in the day, blah, blah. But I feel like we have it just as bad, if not worse.
it's just different.
It's just
It's
a different
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
different
It
bad.
is.
Yeah.
Bad is bad.
But anyways, like I said, I would like to take this time to tell you guys, please like and subscribe to all
Yeah,
of our
come
social
on.
accounts. Please, we have
YouTube.
TikTok,
Yes.
YouTube, obviously, Spotify, Instagram.
Yeah.
That's all three.
Yeah, follow,
And-
subscribe, hit the buttons.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're hitting the shorts and the clips and everything like that, trying to draw some attention and get people to see what we're about, to tune into our full episodes.
Help us get the message of Jesus
just
out there.
Yeah,
you
You
know
know what I
just
mean?
not even us. Yeah, well, not that you were saying that, but not even us. Just like help it reach somebody that may need to hear the love of Christ.
Oh,
Or just need to
come
know
on.
about this Jesus we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who. YouTube's worldwide. You don't know who's going to come
Yeah.
across these videos
Yeah.
and have no idea who Jesus is.
There's over 8 billion people in this world, and a lot of people are hurting, don't know Jesus, know of Jesus. A lot of Christians that, unfortunately, walk in that lukewarm walk that we don't want to see our brothers and sisters, all of you out there. We do care. We do truly love you, and we don't want to. We would hate to think that somebody died, passed, however, and didn't make it because of choices. So we just want to educate, and so as Ethan said, like and subscribe, help us out, get us out
Comment,
there.
share the video.
Yeah, like share. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't know who you're going to reach.
Yeah. So
Anyways, we love you guys. Aaron, hang on. Before we leave, Aaron, move your coffee cup. Flex your shirt a little bit, bro. Hold it up. What does it say on there?
F316.
Man, you pulled it right in front of your microphone, but that's all right.
Yeah.
We're working on it, guys. He's not of the age of promotioning and all that, whatever. Anyways, we love you guys. Catch us next time and watch for the clips, baby. Get burnt.